Oh, yay. Well, I made my first pencil bag. Look at how cute that is. Just a pencil bag. And I was afraid that it wasn't going to zip because sometimes these zippers can be cantankerous. But, and it's supposed to be blurry like that. It could be a pencil pouch, it could be a purse pouch for your makeup. You could keep anything in it, essentially. I mean, you could put your tampons in it, you could put your purse shit in it. Hell, you could put your stash shit in it. Okay. So, I think that'll make it print. Yahtzee. Okay. Yeah. I'm making another one that's got bubbles. And then I'm making another one that's got confetti. So I've been learning about these today. That was the first one I tried. And then, of course, I got 2 or 3 messages. Apparently, y'all were needing an afternoon live. You need an afternoon session. So here I am. I did go out and pick up my medication. We'll have to go out and pick up another one because for whatever reason, they only decided to refill 2 and not 3. Whatever, no big deal. Got my other stuff, and I still have one of the others, one of the blue ones for tomorrow. So I'll go out tomorrow and pick that up. But the local lemon was here. The local lemon was in town. Sturgis is still going. They left Sturgis. And she has thousands of cups that have their Sturgis local lemon logo on it. Apparently they were at Thunderdome and they were there 4 days and she sold 3 lemonades. I don't exactly blame her. So, anyway. I'll wait and turn the press on when I get back inside. Anyway, so no receipts being shown. It's not Cappy and B. Tim's job. Although they've been out here sweeping all over the place. I guess you two can stop sweeping now. Hey, stay home. Don't be going out everywhere. Addison, come home. Come home. That doesn't mean go walking around the neighborhood. That means stay right over here. Come here. Come on. Oh my God, child. If I have to step off this porch. Oh, okay. So you're just going to sit right there. All right, fine. It wouldn't surprise me, independent thinker. I think that she might be responsible for more than one channel. Hey, Canvas. Hey, Muffin Mouse. Hey, get over here. Come on. Come home. We don't need to hook it on the sidewalk. Come home. Come on. Make good choices. Come home. Yeah, see? Cars over there. Hang your head and pout all the way back over here. Well, I tried to warn you, there's cars over there. Honestly, I kind of have to side with Molly. Why don't you just shut your channel down and run away like Diane? Oh, you can't because you didn't actually save any of the money. You spent it as fast as you got it. It ran through your hands like water. And your new way to make money is to be here and badmouth people. Well, hey, guess what? I sent several of you the video about how YouTube is changing its monetization policies. So all these people that are out here telling you that, oh, Queen Bee reported me. No, YouTube's changing its monetization policy. You may be monetized, and then the next day you probably won't be if you're not meeting the criteria. Oh, that was the first thing I said, OG, was how do you think Diane got hemmed up? The moment she said, oh no, PayPal's, Cash Apps, and supers, stickers, super stickers, and super chats, those are mine. That's my money. It's only the money that's earmarked for St. Jude that's St. Jude's money. Molly did the same thing. However, I don't remember Molly actually ever showing a 1099. So, because I'm sure if 1099s were actually shown, somebody could probably produce a screenshot of it. Hey, B. Frank. Hey, Fred. So, that's what I saw. But I do agree with Molly. Like, pull a Diane, shut it all down, run away. She can't. She can't. Nowhere else is she going to go and be able to do nothing and make hundreds of dollars a day. So, whatever. I've been over here creating shit. You got your stick? Okay, bring your stick in. I haven't vacuumed carpets this week. You can have your stick. Okay. Oof, smells like sublimation in here. Ew. Gonna have to open this window. Oof. I'm sure those chemicals aren't good to smell. That's fine. We'll just open that window. We'll bring the fan out here so it blows it around. So I made my first pencil bag. I'm pretty impressed. There's no major white lines anywhere. I mean, you're going to have a little bit of white on the ends, but I'm really impressed with how it came out. So we're going to fire the press up. And since that one was so successful, let's see if this one's successful too. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, for the first one, and I probably won't sell that one just because the zipper's got a, if you go too far back, the zipper's got a problem. But some of these canvas bags I'm not exactly impressed with either, so. But I did pre-press some to make sure the moisture was out of them. So they're pre-pressed. And then my thought was, I'll cut this piece of paper in half. It's kind of, I'm learning that with these, because I originally thought, oh, well, I can just print them at what they measure at. Yeah, you can't do that. If you print them at what they measure at, you're probably going to have white lines, unfortunately. So now I've kind of got, I don't know, half dozen of these or so. But I figured I could maybe lay bookmarks on these. I could lay bookmarks on these. I could lay pop sockets on these. I could lay chapstick things on them. So, not a big deal there. I mean, it is kind of a big deal because that's a lot of paper that got, that's a lot of ink that got wasted. But, I mean, it kind of got wasted, but. All right, so let's go ahead and fire that press up. Let's go find a paper cutter. All right. Let me move my computer so I don't like smash it, but it's not in the way anymore. Let's move you guys over so you don't fall out of the... Oh, your orientation's locked. Oh, who the hell told your orientation it could lock itself? Okay. That's what it looked like afterwards. This is blowout paper, in case you have a blowout. And I've also just learned something very important. You can only do one side at a time. Because my thought was fold it in half, sandwich it up. So I reversed the images. Anyway. Yeah, no, you can't do that. I mean, you can, but you still got to put it back in. All right, now the other thing they said... Oh, we're going to have to take this edge off too. Yeah, Canvas, I'm getting better at... I finally put regular paper in so that if I fuck up, it's on a piece of regular paper and not on my A-sub paper. Because I'm pretty good at fucking up designs. All right, so we want the design to go right up to that. I'm going to go ahead and zip that closed. All right. And now, I'm going to get our tape. Make sure we're on here about as even as we can possibly be. So what have you guys seen out here today? Anything interesting? Anything I should know about? Anything I shouldn't know about and mind my own goddamn business? Okay. As soon as that beeps, we'll stick it in our blowout paper. My printer is just a printing away. There's the first design that I did. There's the one that we're doing right now. I figured if these worked, then I would start playing with the ones and make some vampire tea bags. I also worked on the business cards that the lady from the sourdough place wants. I mean, I guess I could have bread for the rest of the year for free if I wanted to trade it to her. So, we'll see. But I'm going to take her and take what I worked up and put it on a card, and then take her basic logo and show her what her logo looks like versus what I'm going to hand her one, and then I'm going to hand her the other one that has it mocked up a little bit more, and we'll see which one she likes. 362. We're going to try this other one. Oh, don't even worry about it, Canvas. Here's the deal. It doesn't affect you. You didn't give to the legal fund, or if you did, you're not looking to recoup your losses. I mean, it's like I've told several others, why do you watch it? Stop watching it. If it makes you feel some type of a way, stop watching it. If you don't know what's going on, be grateful. Be absolutely grateful. Because be grateful that you don't know what's going on, because honestly, it's nothing good. And Fred's right. You're not missing anything. Oh, is she back over here now? Okay. So I am going to bring my thingy right to the edge. We're going to swing the arm away. We're going to bring this and bring it right to the edge so that I don't press the zipper. And make sure this is all the way. I don't know how this is going to work. This is what it said, though. See, I don't think that's going to work. Oh, wait. We're wrong side. It's not going to work anyway. Let's turn it over. Okay. All right. Try again. Okay. Push that all the way in. Right just to the edge. Okay. I don't know. Hit start. We'll see. We'll see. It's not 5 o'clock yet. Don't you start with me. You haven't been eating until 6 o'clock. And you got a whole fucking bowl full of food. Well, and honestly, you can't. Honestly, you're not wrong in some of them saying it looks like somebody's trying to build channels. You're not wrong. It's exactly what it is. What's the newest trending thing that we can hop on? Well, it doesn't look like we melted a zipper. Hey, one-way street. Reset. Let's take this out. Well, hell. That came out really nice. Little bit of a white line up there. But nothing that I would be upset about. Nothing that I am upset about. Damn. What the fuck? I've been... Pencil bags. Yeah, see, it's crazy because I thought it was blue. And it turns green when it presses. Isn't that pretty? It looks pink on there, but it looks really orange in person. Alright, well, let's try another one then. Seems as how we did so fucking good this way. Let's try another one. Looks expensive? Well, you're kind. Alright. Let's put it. All the way up. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop you down. Squish. Start. Well, we got a couple more to do. Hey, JC. So there's the first one. I hate the way they're sewed. I'm going to have to go in and fix them a little bit. But I was thinking of doing these, a bookmark, and a keychain with a tassel, and doing them for $12. And then if I get the... I haven't done any of the other printing. I got lost in digital design this afternoon. Oh, that's my printer. 3, 2, 1. Reset. All right. Here's a hot one, fresh off the press. Because it's a hot one. Oh, look at that. That side pressed just as nicely. Damn, look at that. That's nice. Now, the trick's going to be... Oh, let's close this back down. Yep, that's the key. Blowout paper for just in case, just if it seeped in inside. That was the whole idea, was to make them look 3D. And then I can even do a vinyl cutout with their name on it if they wanted them personalized. But that was what I wanted, was I wanted 3D looking designs. Okay. So that one turned out. That's number 2. Where'd I just put number 1? Huh. Well, number 1 just ran away. Seriously? Oh, no, there it is. Number 1, number 2. The glitter's a little more crisp on this side. It's a little blurry on this side, but it still isn't bad. All right, there's two. Let's see what else has printed out. Oh. Oh. The next design. I want to try these bubbles. We're going to do the bubbles next. We're going to do the bubbles next. Okie dokie. That over there. Grab the paper cutter. Yeah, it's arts and crafts time. I told you we were going to do this evening. Okay. All right. We are going to cut this top edge off first. And then essentially we're going to take all the white edges off. We're cutting the crust off the bread. Okay. And now we're going to slice it down the middle. I'm excited to see what these bubbles are going to look like. Yeah, I worked on them in Canva all afternoon. Played with fucking digital design today. Like I got home here, took the dogs out, talked on the phone. I had 2 or 3 phone calls. Talked on the phone, my battery died. I was like, okay, no more phone calls. I gotta work now. I didn't start working until a couple hours ago. But while I was on the phone, I would get lost in the digital design. I was pulling ideas, right? Working on the background. I'm still working on the free version of Canva because I just fucking refuse to pay $20 a month for this program. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring that up just a little bit. All right. And I could either have put it either way, but I wanted this part of the bubble. And when you can't do 2 sides at one time. I am going to grab a new piece of... So they recommend you either use butcher paper or parchment. But newsprint is a fine alternative. It's an acceptable alternative. And when I was starting to prepare to move, I got an entire box of newsprint paper to use as a packing. So, I am going to tear it the piece in half. I am going to tear it in half again because I don't need it quite that big for what I'm working on. And I kind of want to be able to see this edge right there. But I also kind of want to make that edge have a little protection also. All right. You've seen it once. The process doesn't change. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to line it up on the edge. I'm going to press the button. It's going to go for 60 seconds. Uh-oh. You're not on the edge. Come forward. Okay. Now you're on the edge. Start. Okay. So we got one side of a bubble going. Now, should you have a tie-dye enthusiast in your life? Should you have a child in your life? My whole goal on these is to show the just very basic. Now, should you have a child in your life that happens to like bubbles and maybe he has to go back and forth between dad and mom? You as grandma, maybe your grandma that shuffles them back and forth, you could have a toothpaste, toothbrush, phone charger, emergency bag with grandson dough on it and keep it in the car for in case of emergencies. Oh no, I forgot XYZ. No, you didn't. It's in your pouch in the car. We got it. You could also have one of these with your spare things, so you leave them at the locker, your locker at the gym. You could do it at school. Hey, what is true? Well, yeah. Listen, unless you've had to go through a fucking meltdown with a kid in a parking lot, because they ain't going to be back to your house for a week. Oh boy, look at how that turned out. Kind of like I tell little kids, when, damn, there is a fuck up in it. That means there was one, there it is. There's the little thread that, I didn't lint roll that one. Sunny Beach. And that's a little bit off too, but whatever. Zipper still works. All right, let's go ahead and leave the blowout paper in it. I am going to zip it back up. It's cooled down enough that I can now lay it. Let's make sure there's no little threads on this one, on this side. I don't know where my lint roller is, so it's okay. These are testers. It's kind of the whole point in why we do this, right? That's what I was just thinking. I bet I got a Sharpie I can color it in with. They'll never know. All right, so this side now has blowout on it. I also don't want the blowout to bleed into the side that I've pressed by putting it down that way. So I'll put it down this way. And you should really use tape. Don't be like me and just eyeball it and wing it. Use your tape. Fuck that. We're just gonna eyeball it and wing it. So we're going to pull that up and fold it back, just like I did on the other side, so that it gives that, it protects that zipper just a little bit. All right, back into the press, 60 seconds. 380 degrees is what I'm pressing this at. And I'm also having to make sure I'm right on the edge of my press so that the heat element does not go. God damn it. All right. And this one may not work out as well as the other one did, but all right. So, oh, it looks like some more designs are coming off the printer. Oh, Galaxy. Psychedelic. But gosh, those are going to be really cool when they're all done side by side. I know, aren't they kind of cool? Galaxy, okay. I have 3 blanks ready to go. I prepared them, I pressed them. So I just got to trim this now. Where are we at on time? Oh, hang on. You got to keep heat away from those because I don't want the heat to rub off. Reset. Open. Oh. Uh-oh. Can't get it too close to the edge now. You'll end up with a hot press burn. Oh. Yeah, I see where I screwed it up a little bit, but... Ow, hot. Hot, 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 hot. So I can color those in. Those won't be a problem to fix, the little white spots. That. But again, not so bad for my first go-round. You remember when we first started pressing stuff? Sometimes it was right side up. Sometimes it was upside down. I mean, come on now. You've come a long way, baby. Okay, that's going to heat back up. Oh, let's lock that down. So now we're going to trim this down. Listen. I gave the lemon lady a handful of bracelets today for the local lemon. I gave her a handful of bracelets. I'm like, hey, I got some things for you. And she's like, you do? You know where there'll be one place that I won't be taking myself to set up and try to sell my shit. You know where one place is? I will not be going to Sturgis to do it. Do you know that it is an $875 vendor fee for each location that you sell at? So if you switch locations, there's another $875 you must pay. Oh, yeah. So, because I couldn't understand. I'm like, what are you doing back? Sturgis should be just like full swing right now. And she said, not where we were. It was awful. And I said, what do you mean? She said we had 65 vendors and no people. People would come in, they might stay for 15 minutes, and then they would drive back out. It is also a kinder version of Sturgis, which is kind of a shame. But all right, so we are totally going to avoid. We're going to avoid the Noid. We're going to avoid the void. Avoid the Noid. Yeah. That was the dominoes. Avoid the Noid. The Noid. We're going to avoid the Noid. Oh, that piece of tape is just about fucking useless. All right, there, we'll stick it back on there. Hey, Limey. Okie dokie. I think we can get one more press out of this. If we put it this way. And fold that around there. Oh, no, hang on. Hang on. What if we put it... It's still not going to be enough. Because there's that little edge that's ripped off. Okay. Let's just come around like this. All right. Let's stuff that sucker in the... All right. Some of those little sucky little fibers that we know like to cause problems. Oh. Oh, look at how that turned out. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I mean, like it. Like it. Oh. That's beautiful. I like that one too. Who would have thought this paper would make it turn like that? That's so pretty. Now I'm really curious to try the tie-dyed one next. What do y'all think? Tie-dyed one next? I mean, we got some blowout paper ready to go for the next one, too. I already folded, so we got even more. Okay. Let's finish this one. All right, it's cool enough now. Let's double check the zipper. Well, I got to figure out how to do tumblers first. So don't anybody getting their heart set on tumblers quite yet. All right, blowout paper is what's stuck in that zipper. All right. Okay. Now, do I want to make the green on the bottom or do I want to put the green on the top so it's kind of the reverse image? Bottom or top for the green? I mean, Limey, I would have had to have had the squirrel printed on the design already. I can't just put a squirrel on it. But it had to have been printed when I printed the paper. All right. That's what I'm going to attempt to do. Because worst case scenario, I take a marker and run it right down the middle like a navy blue, a gray. All right. Here we go. Let's put that sucker in the press and see what we get. Here we go again on my own. Going down the only road that I know. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. All right, there it goes. Well, be safe. Don't let it crash. Go plug it in. I hate when I have to have listening ears. didn't figure out what smells in this refrigerator. God damn it. Tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Doesn't seem like the smell's going anywhere. I mean, it can't be much worse than the fucking sublimation smell. Oof. Hot mama. Check it and see. Oh, that's hot-blooded. Sorry. So when he says that he's hot-blooded, does that mean that, like, he's not a snake? He's a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes. He's been telling lies. Huh. Well, what did we do different? What the fuck? Outside isn't as great. And it's okay. Oh, I bet I know what it was. It was those edges were folded on that one. God damn it. I folded the edges the wrong way. All right. Well, that's fine. It's all good. We got more. We got winners. We got losers. Chain smokers and boozers. We got yuppies. We got bikers. Oh, we got thirsty all-nighters. And the printer is still printing stuff. Well, that grandfather, would have been the baby's grandfather and the baby's mother that died, the 2-month-old baby that died in the hot camper in Manderson. They have, the mother and her dad have both pled not guilty to multiple counts. So, anyway. All right. I love this ball. Oh, they're sleeping. Oh, it's only 5 o'clock. They're going to start up. It's going to be supper time. It's supper time. I think they're just realizing that they've been on the couch sleeping. Okay, I want the bigger part of that. Okay. So let's tape you down. I think they're going back into a lower gear because they're like, oh, shit, we're home. Like, fuck. Give it 2 days and Addie will have me be going out of my mind because she will want to wander. She will not want to stay home. She'll want to be a little dirty hooker standing on the street corner. Okay. Okay. 60 seconds. Let's see what kind of delightful treasure we come up with. Careful, that's hot. Be careful where you touch it. Okay. I kind of want to see what this one's going to look like. Oh, Fred. I have a couple myself. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. Might be my favorite yet. Kind of reminds me of Grand Prismatic. Okay. So now the question is, you're impressed? No way. So now my question is, do I mirror this by putting it on the bag this way? Or do I flip it and put it this way? Yeah, I think we're going to flip it and put it this way. Yeah, these are, God, if I would have known these were this fucking easy, Soleil, I would have been doing these motherfuckers all along. I'm waiting for the file. I thought I had the For Local file, but when my computer did its whatever it did. Hey, Nikki. I know, I'm actually really impressed, Nikki. So, $4 a piece on these, $3 a piece on these. $3 regular, $4 personalized. Okay. All right. 60 seconds back in the 380-degree press. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and trim up this one. You know what? I don't even have to cut the white off now that I've got this down pat. We don't even got to cut the white crust off. Don't even got to cut the crust off. You should, if it converts, you should be fine. Nikki, I converted an Epson Eco tank. Hot potato. Oh boy, look at that. Yahtzee. Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. Oof. How much fun is this? Listen, I'm getting my confidence up. I'm figuring out the process. I'm figuring out the sublimation process. So with this, I just learned a whole bunch. Just learned a whole bunch. Yeah, because that one came out just about perfect. This one, it's a little bit blurrier than what I would like it to be on this side, but that's a me thing, probably not anything else. This one, there's the issue, and that was me learning how to not melt the zipper. So I can easily correct that with a yellow and green marker. This one, again, but I didn't melt the zipper. And then it's not as bright as I would like it to be on this one. This side is super vivid, but it also might have been the way I lined the paper up. I have a feeling it's because of the heat. But the problem with that is that I think I melted the zipper on this one because of the way I had it laying. Because that's a little bit, definitely a lot harder than... Anyway, hey, I know it because I'm the artist and the one that made them. However, the general eye, would you have picked that up on him if I hadn't shown you what it was? Well, and that's the thing. That was where I was just going. You don't want to do that on a linen bag. You'll end up with... Okay. One more side. That would end up leaving residue stains on your... Who's a Gauzy? What's your McNugget? You know what I mean. All right. What is it? Could be a pencil bag. Could be a... I don't know. Could be a tea bag. Could be a tote your own bag. Could be... I don't know. They're little canvas bags. Stash bag. Maybe it's for your coupons. Maybe it's for your tampons. Maybe it's for your drip pads. Travel chargers and yep, lots of uses. Maybe you go to farmers markets and you buy small trinkets. A kill kit, medicine bag. I had thought about, like, if you got kids that have to hustle back and forth between mom and dad, even moms could have one of these in their car. Grandma could have one in their car that has toothbrush, toothpaste. You know what I mean? All the things. Some kids are particular about their toothbrushes. It's just a little emergency stash bag. But now some of the designs will work that I can make some more chapstick lighter holders. Damn it. I'm figuring out where I need to lay it at. Oh, that looks like Taylor Swift. Oh, that looks like a Taylor Swift bag. Oh, yeah. And the cool thing about it, you can put whatever wording, I can put whatever wording on it that you want. So if you wanted it to say bitch bag, if you wanted it to say car paperwork, if you wanted it to say Swifty bag, if you wanted it to say go fuck your mother's a whore. If you wanted it to say attitude adjustment bag, mama's little helper. I mean, mama needs a time out. Now the goal is to see if I can get the line to match across. You are watching Learning in Process. What other creator brings their vulnerabilities live to you? I mean, these could have been a total flop. I think I've only fucked up like 1 or 2 designs like right out the gate. Everything else I've been able to walk right up to the plate and knock it out of the park. I'm good at this though. Ah, what are you good at? Need a twat waffle. Begging for super chats on the internet. Alright, motherfucker. Oh, I think I got it. Now I know what to look for when I... Okay. I don't really want to do any more bags tonight. Oh God, it's only fucking 8. It feels like it's like 8 o'clock at night. I'm tired. But I do kind of want to take... No, where are you? Okay. Oh, I'm arrogant. I'll stand next to nonsense in the arrogancy department. No problem. Might even be a little cocky some days. But I don't know. Can't really compare where you don't compete, but that's me. Ow. Oh, that's a total T-Swizzle bag. Keep calm and Swifty on. And that'll be super easy to fix. Well, not too freaking bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swift on, swift on. Swift until your dream comes true. Apparently it's raining outside. We better go check. Yeah, those are really cool. Those are really cool. The more that I look at them, I like them. I like them. I like them. What do you guys think? What do you think? Haters, come out of the bushes. Yeah, and I'm not even done yet. You want to get your mom a couple? These ones. So I tested them out when I first got them, and they'll fit The thin pads, they'll fit like 8 or 10 of them before they start to look a little bulky. And you can even slide some of the Tampax the Tampax compact ones, those and the thin pads. Because my original thing was I wanted to do blessing bags, and I wanted to make them and take them to uh, the school, because you never know when it's going to happen. And that way, my thought was 2 Midol, like the little things of Midol, uh, tampons, pads, a sticker. Everybody likes a sticker, especially when you start your cycle. You can put that sticker on the day, and then nobody has to know. It's not like, you had to write on there, Skip's period started today. You just put a little sticker. When it started, when it ended. Anyway. Ooh, pimple pouch. And I thought maybe like just the tiny chocolate bars. However, then I realized that I might not be able to do Midol because maybe that could be considered a medication. Anyway, definite things that. Hey, what are you doing out here? Get in the house. You're just following because you want to follow. Well, of course I want to. Oh, yeah, it's raining. Boy, I guess Huh. Well, what a waste all that was. And my windows are down. Well, inside of the Jeep could be washed. No, I don't either. But I also couldn't imagine not having those basic girly supplies. So my thought was make up some bags and check them every quarter, or the nurse can say, hey, we need some more bags, and those can be taken right up. Also thought about like sad day bags. So like you're having a bad mental health day, could have some tea in it, a couple little honey pouches, uh, a bracelet, a sticker. One of them silly uplifting quote books that everybody hates, but we all have one. Also thought about a mini coloring book with some colors. Mm-hmm. I thought about doing some hygiene bags too, and just making them plain like that. They don't need to say, wash your ass or nothing like that. But just make them plain like that, and then the bag is reusable again for whatever they need it for. I don't know. For me, it feels good to give back, because then it leads to other opportunities. And walking in with a basket at the beginning of the school season and being like, hey, it's not like I'm putting condoms in them, so I'm not promoting teen promiscuousness or anything like that. I'm sorry, boys don't have periods. No, 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 no. Girls have periods, boys don't. Sorry, mine require a vagina. I'm sorry. We're not going to waste products in a time when people don't have. Oh, for a sad date. Yeah. No. No. They experience something, but I'm sorry. I don't know how to deal with that. I don't have that part. I know how to deal with the part that came with my body. So they have a mom. They also have a dad, hopefully. I'm just here to bridge an awkward gap that happened during school hours, not trying to fix everybody. I mean, boys could definitely have the hygiene bags. That wouldn't be a problem. That could be for any student. But we're not going to give tampons and pads. You know what happens if you give those to 13-year-old boys? They get covered in ketchup and flung on your fucking windshield. They're used as bottle rockets. No, we're not gonna waste feminine hygiene products. No. Hey Tammy, that sounds amazing. Yes, they become weapons. They become torture devices for 13-year-old girls. They become a torture device for a 13-year-old girl. Okay, let me make them supper. Okie dokie. Are you guys getting hungry? Oh. I'll be curious to know what Bird Sugar is tonight with her dad being home. Okay. Dream on it. Dream on it. Dream until your dreams come true. Oh my goodness gracious. Are you sure you're not giving her the peptides? No, I'm not giving her the peptides. Trust me, I'm as baffled as you are, dude. I don't know why her sugar's so high. I want to cry. There you go. There's your suppers. What? What was that look for? Looks good to me. I mean, Christ. Well, I made 6 bags, Tammy. They look pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with them. That one's really bright and vibrant. That's the same thing I said, be frank. That was what he said. He's like, it's probably the stress. I'm like, well. And he even watched me put drops in her eyes, so he knows it's not the way I was doing drops or anything. Okay. So let's put and then I can kind of fold this one over so some of the big bubble will be on the back of it. That's what I believe. So let's cut this. And boy, does she miss him when he's not there. I used to have him leave a sweatshirt out and then whatever blanket that he had used when he sits in his chair. I used to give her that. Then I got smart and started wrapping a pair of socks. I go find a dirty socks, take them out of the washing machine, and put them inside of one of her toys. And then she would carry it everywhere with her. And she used to do a lot more bugling. And a lot more. Okay. Now we want to make sure that this all the way up to that silly little ring, which we're going to flip it backwards. So we're going to slide it down just a wee bit. And I'm going to turn the press back on. I haven't figured out what is worse, leaving it on and running, but then it's consistently, every time I hear it click, I'm like, oh God. I haven't figured out what is worse or what is better. So these are chapstick holders. Or they work for a lighter also. All right. So if I'm going to do that, then I should probably also do one like this. And I should do one like that. it's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and one of those. Okay. That's the back half for the first one we got done, which is underneath there. Let's move that over there. Okay. So we want to avoid this funky looking thing because it looks like an embryo. It's just weird to me and it looks like an embryo. We want to avoid it. Okay. That'll work. They said we were going to have rain for a couple of days. I mean, we got 418 drops. I'll take it. All right. So we got number 2 done. Let's see. Pretty sure. Oh, we haven't made any with this pattern. Let's use the toxic sperm. That's what it looked like to me. They look like toxic sperm. Well, those are Paisleys. Paisleys look like toxic sperm. This just looked like unicorn sperm, or what I envisioned unicorn sperm to look like. I know, right? Makes one wonder. Good evening, Lacey. Makes one wonder, doesn't it? We've been making things tonight, Lacey. Oh, the press is ready and I'm not. Imagine that. Hey. Let's don't say we did. All right, just a minute. Oh, do you see these? They're really pretty. Fully customizable. So you could have your kid's name on it. You could have your name on it. You could put your enemy's name on it and tell them to go fuck themselves. Okay. So I think I think we got 3 ready. Let's do one more. How many of those T-Swizzle ones did they print out? Oh, I really want to try the Galaxy. Those were so pretty. Oh, thank you, Lacey. All right, so let's put this side there. So the press is heated up. I am just working on oh no, did I didn't. Okay, it's fine. So in just a few minutes, we will be able to I think they need between 45 and 60 seconds in the press. You're supposed to tape the paper onto the thing, not the thing onto the paper. All right, so there's 4 of those. And what else was I going to do? Was I doing one more bag? No, I'm not doing another bag. We're just going to do 4 of these. Okay, so here we go. In case of blowouts. Okay. Okay, let's go put these in the press. Oh, pick that all the way up, silly girl. Okay, bring you back down. All right, let's give them 60 seconds. Thank you, Aurora. We will give them 60 seconds, and then it looks like these pooches are going to have to go outside. But they could even be on Christmas ornaments. They could be on keychains. Again, they can be the background for whatever snarky saying you want it. We will go out in just a moment. Oh my God, look at how nice that Galaxy one turned out. Oh, look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. The bubbles. Oh shit. The tie-dye. Ooh. That's pretty. That one that I thought looked like unicorn splooge. That turned out really pretty. All right. Can you guys hold out another, I don't know, 6 minutes? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. Okay. Those turned out, I mean, that turned out really fucking cool. I do too. I'm pretty impressed. All right, so that goes with that one. It's Galaxy. I kind of want to lay it like that. This is the joy of fucking up a whole print job and thinking that I could cancel it off by turning the printer off and then learning the hard way that no, itch, you can't. That's going to be a no. It's going to be a no from me, dog. All right. So we tape the paper onto the item. Cool. We tape the paper onto the item. Yeah, I'm getting it now. We tape the paper onto the item. That's going to cut it close right there because of the way I cut it. Whatever. I got markers. I'll fill it in. Nobody will know. Nobody will ever know. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. All right, so that's the unicorn vomit one, and look at that. There's a white line. There's some ghosting. That's fine. I know what it's from. Sometimes you can get lucky. Oh, shit, Ange. That's awful. I'm sorry. I might still end up with a little ghosting on this because of the way I cut it, but we're going to give it our best. Christ, Laura's back. Laura's back. The heat is on the street. The heat is boom, boom, on. Alrighty, Friday, and exactly what I was afraid of. See if we can tuck you up just a little bit. Okie dokie. And that leaves us 2 to do. That leaves us another tie-dye. From where about what? Wait, that's bubbles. That's not tie-dye. That's tie-dye. I don't know where she's back from. I just saw her notification pop up that said, I'm back. Maybe the depths of hell. I don't know. Oh, that's my clock. Paper to the item, not the item to the paper. Paper to the item. Fucking foreign concept. Paper to the item. Yeah, Laura. Do. Okay. Bubbles. Bubbles. Did you know that thought stands for that O over there? All right, we're just about to stick these suckers in. That's what it stands for. I had no idea. Well, you know me. You know the rules. If I learn it, you learn it. I expect you guys to teach me things too. See why I like playing with my toys? I get to cut stuff up. And get to play with a hot press that does all kinds of cool shit. I just think it's super cool that now that I know this works, I can do a variety, and you can see there's a nice variety that can be done. So it's going to give some good examples. Yeah, makeup, pencil. Okie dokie. Let me get my glove. These suckers are going to be hot. That little metal ring on there. Bop is a hoe. Christ. Burden of proof. We're going to have to let her know. Hey, your name means hoe. Hey, hoe. Ow, son of a bitch. That's really hot. Oh, God, those look great. Oh, fuck, that was really hot. I know. Ow, don't touch it. God, those look great. Kind of like cooking with cast iron. You're going to be tempted to touch it. Don't. That's a little bit of ghosting, but not bad. Let's see if the $64,000 fix worked. Oh, look at that. Fuck yeah, it did. Because I'm a genius. Look at that. Fixed it. Look at those. Now that I know what it takes, I know the time, I know the temperature, and I know what my Canva templates that I built for these now all are. So now I know a whole nother line that works. So they can be mix or match. And now I just need to do some key rings. And then those can be sold as a 3-piece set. Hence, the chapsticks and lighters fit in that perfectly. I don't know if a hand sanitizer would, but it's neoprene, so it's very stretchy. Anyway, I'm going to ask one more time, what other YouTuber sits down and lets you work with her? How much would I charge for the set? $12. Oh, yeah, it's neoprene. And I can throw in a can koozie, and then it could be 4 items for $12. So you could have a can koozie made out of the same kind of material. I was looking for more $12 ideas to do. And they can be mix or match, or there could be a whole set. Yeah, it rained out here, you guys. Let's not dilly-dally. It's still raining. I don't imagine it's going to float for... I don't imagine it's going to float for very long if it has keys attached to it. I don't think it'll float for very long. It'll probably go right to the bottom. Everything, it seems like everybody's prices on everything are between $10 and $12 there. So my thought was, if I offered multiple items, then I can do, once they're at the $12 price point. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my good Lord. It's wet inside my Jeep. God damn, we were having a party in here, weren't we? We were having a party in here. Well, take cover, Mystery. We just had rain. Addie, come home. You little snot bag. Addie. Come on, come home. Mason, come on. Good boy, Mace. I don't think we got into the 80s, and then it started raining. Good girl, Ad. Come on. Crazy weather all the way around, huh? Come on. I hope it cooks off. You're so funny. Oh, I did hear. Apparently, it's a strike war going on. Queen Bee admitted to petty striking Jay because Jay had petty struck her in the past. And so, out of retaliation, Jay went and struck a couple more videos on Queen's main channel. Imagine that. So, apparently, the strike wars of 2026 are happening. How? I don't know. I guess I shouldn't probably say how ridiculous of everybody, but I get it. I really get it because I strike. I'll threaten you and let you know, hey, knock it off. I will strike. Yeah, well, I mean, what kind of good deeds were going to come from it before? Answer me that one, Gemma Pell. What good deeds were coming out of it? I don't believe anything. Ooh, I'm going to make garlic sourdough. Are our other friends live? Did Joneson go live? Nunya live? Deets, Chasing? Any of our other friends go live? They all hiding in the fucking Discord, like, avoiding. Oh, this is going to be some good sourdough. Toast it up. It's like the perfect. I think I want to wait on that. I want to heat my spaghetti up first. The Clancy trial. Spaghetti in a bag. Makes it feel like the old days. Okay. Well, you're stuck hanging out with me then. Damn, mister, you better get home. Hail always comes before the tornado. Now, if I can get the composition notebooks to covers to turn out as well as the little bags I just did and little chopstick holders. Because those are pretty cool. So, next up, we're going to figure out these fucking things. But first, we got to pause for some supper. And instead of a keychain, I could do an ornament or a bag tag, depending on, because I've got ornaments, they're bigger than the keychains. I have round metal keychains. So, also have square and oval, or rectangle and oval. Yay me. Why does it take forever to toast sourdough? Oh my God, it feels like 10 o'clock at night, you guys. I swear it feels like it's 10 o'clock at night. And I have a ton more designs other than these to choose from for like a bag for the little canvas, or yeah, they're like a canvas bag. I have more designs just than this. This is just kind of a smattering of all the designs. I'm sorry, I didn't ask. Did you guys want some spaghetti too? Pretty used to taking care of myself. Did you guys want some spaghetti too? Comes out of a bag. Oh, I know, Gemma. I realized that the other night. Us northern states are losing daylight like crazy. I think we lose 92 minutes of daylight this month alone. Before you know it, it'll be dark early season. It's fucking dark at 4:30. Mm. Spaghetti is even better day 3. Mm. Don't say that. Don't say that. Sorry, Fred. It's the truth. Well, tomorrow, my ass is going to venture out and find me one of them burritos. How loud is my eating? You had chicken stir fry. That sounds good. How loud is my eating? On a scale of Brittany to Molly, how loud is my eating? Okay, good. Well, I was raised properly, contrary to popular belief. Not even kidding you. If he hurt, oh my God. If I were to tell you the same man that has the cones in front of his house with the caution tape, if I were to tell you that that was the same man that you did not, if he heard you smack your lips, you would get looked at once. You would get looked at once. And after that, you just better be prepared because you're going to get hit upside the head with something. Molly was awful. I still can't believe that he has cones out in front of his house. I mean, I can. I totally fucking can. Because he wouldn't want somebody parking there, even if he wasn't home. Don't park in front of my house. Mm. Why do you think we had to turn around and go back? He's that mean. I knew he hadn't changed. I knew the Santa thing had to be a farce. Mm. Okay. Do you guys remember Do you remember that guy, Frank? The one who came up on Hubert's panel? And then we found out that he was the one that put out the Abby and Livy. Yeah, I don't remember if he was Swedish or German. Definitely from Europe. With the weird tongue thing. Well, he was the one who admitted to putting out the pictures of Abby and Libby because he said there was a what do you call it? Odinistic connection, right? Okay. So we've now established who Frank is, correct? Correct. You guys know who Cotton Candy Boobs is, right? The one that screen recorded the video of Britney's kids and then started the whole hubbub. I think it might have been Lacey. Well, according to the breadcrumb trail that I was led to, Cotton Candy stated on Eddie's panel, Remain Calm, that she and Frank were boyfriend and girlfriend. And then Frank, who lives in another country and hasn't been here, tells Cotton Candy Boobs that his father is a PDF. Now, if that's what I understand it to be. Now, it could be incorrect. It may have gotten lost in translation. But that now causes me to have 1,000 fucking more questions. You got questions? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, if you're really in a relationship, but again, I question, how can one be in a relationship when it's a little bit more like a situationship because he lives across the pond? But it gets better. Because now, allegedly, he is stalking her everywhere. Yes, she was. She was her mod back when the scantily clad photos may or may not have been sent, allegedly. Mm-hmm. Well, man, I didn't know it was possible for sourdough to get tastier. And I didn't know that it, this, oh my God, it's so good. And it's good gut health. It's good for your gut. But it's so good. When I was a little kid, I would never have loved the crust on the sourdough bread. I would not have loved it. But oh my God, I think the crust is my favorite part now. Mm. I still have a little bit of it left. I think I'm going to make potato soup. I still have some potatoes. I think I'm going to make poor girl potato soup. I'm not a poor girl. It's what grandma would say. Oh, poor girl, you need potato soup. So we call it poor girl potato soup. Shot skis, huh? Grandma's potato soup could just about fix anything that ailed you. Mm. So when somebody brought that to my attention, I thought about it, went out and looked. Mm. Yeah, that's what she said. Sure enough. Okay. So not been broken up that long. Still a new split, right? Okay. Well, 2 years ago, unbeknownst to you, you were dating a man whose father is gross. But you were out here hollering about another YouTuber's. We all about protecting them children, right, Queen? Right? Right, Queen? We're about protecting them children's. While you were buddied up with a man in a foreign land that you could never go visit because they have strict rules on who can come and go from their country. And unfortunately, you're disqualified from going to that country because of your former life. So, wouldn't you have been doing a lot better to have taken note about what was going on in your own backyard rather than worrying about what was going on in Brittany J's life? Anyway, I don't know. And I get it's not the boyfriend. It's the boyfriend's father. But that's still pretty fucking crazy. Kind of wild. Anyway. That's what I learned today. I could probably have some more judgment, but I'm going to sit over here and eat my crust. I think that's the best part of the sourdough. Anyway. Anyway. Well, we ate supper together. I showed you my creations. We made a few things. I went and rolled the windows up on the car and locked it up. Not that anybody was going to steal it. Um, my belly's full. And I'm going to try it. My brain's not completely frazzled and fried, so I'm going to try to. Well, I enjoyed you hanging out with me. I have no idea. What do you mean? Bad instructions? Counting? Also, your shelves are even when you're done? Well, and nobody did a live stream or anything on this. I mean, maybe they will now. I don't know. Maybe they will now. I don't really know if there's a reason to do that because we kind of ran that weirdo Frank guy off, and not Frank crude as fuck. Uh, just Frank, or like Frank and Beans, or some weirdo like that. He admitted to putting out the doing something to the autopsy or the crime scene photos for Abby and Libby, the Delphi girls. Anyway, I just find it odd that that's who she decided to hook up with. It's weird. It is gross. And here's what I'm going to say. I'm not a true crime person. I follow true crime. But I'm not like I didn't come out here to be like a true crime podcaster or anything like that. Right? I just kind of I wanted to talk about what I knew about the local cases, bring awareness to them, and do my little crafty things, right? Maybe talk a little bit about it while we were crafting. Okay. That's it. That's my boundary, right? That's where I was willing to go to. And I had a firm, I didn't want to talk about anybody under the age of 18 because that was exploitation of somebody else's child. I still feel like that. But now I actually feel like got a few more firmer feelings about that. Now, would I do what allegedly speculating did? Nope. Would not. Have I gotten into a situation with a family and maybe gotten myself in over my head? Yep, sure have. Unfortunately, she started it because it's not like he could write outward. He would have needed to have known her address. She wrote inward. Now, when I listened to her explanation of the emails, she kept adding context. Well, here's the thing. That context wasn't added to Stephen Stearns. He only knew what the words were on the paper. And the words on the paper were showing something completely different than when she would add the context and explain it. So I can see how he would have thought she was his girlfriend. Totally could see that. Is it my place to rake her over the coals? Nope. Not at all. Because I've gotten myself in over my head before. Do I play over there? Nope. Been in there and listened to a couple of things. Not really impressed. Okay. Not for me. Find another place to go. It's kind of like walking into a bar and being like, oh yeah, I really don't like that bartender. I'll pass. They make a shitty drink. I think the drama around this is absolutely convenient. Absolutely convenient. And at the very least, then show the fucking court order that says you can't show anything. Because that court order was for Betty while you were going through court. You are lying. If you're willing to lie about that, then I promise you, you are lying about money. Well, that's because they don't have a mind to think for themselves. And they're told to be outraged. Think about all those fools that pay that extra money to be in that Discord to be told what to think. How awful would that be? Paying money every month to have somebody tell you how you need to think? Like you weren't adult enough to figure out how to think on your own? I mean, like, how the fuck did I get up and put my underwear on this morning? In somebody else's house. I don't know, I did it. Then I got in the car and drove my ass home. Anyway. I don't know. I didn't know she was. The end point to what I was saying ends up being everybody does things that people aren't going to agree with. You can be outraged about it. You can go sit down and cry in a corner. I mean, it's not going to change it. It's already happened. Do you not think that she doesn't realize that, oh God, maybe I shouldn't have done that? But bigger picture, people need to realize that if in the future you might get really close to another family, this poor decision is going to get called into question. Therefore, making whatever evidence you may or may not have actually found out fruit of the poisonous tree. Therefore, you could potentially block a victim from getting justice. So maybe we shouldn't write to those kinds of people until they're fully sentenced. But hey, that's going to be our boundary over here. If I find out any of you are writing somebody, going to be problematic. I don't know what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to make you go turn your router off or something. Oh my goodness, I really like these. I really like these. Well, now how cool that I fixed the white spot on it. Oh, there's a piece of tape on it still. Well, then I guess you're safe. I guess I'm not going to have to send you to bed with no supper and make you reset your router. Unplug it, wait 6 minutes, plug it back in, go to bed. Yep, I'm pretty pleased with... Oh, wait, I think I feel paper inside of one of these still. I'm like, wait a minute, I feel... Gotta have the blowout sheet back. And oddly enough, none of these put anything on the blowout papers, so I don't even have to put blowout papers in the other ones. But it does make them a lot nicer when you pre-press them, because here's what you see how nice and stiff and crisp the edges are on all of these, which I probably should have asked the way that one was sewn. So you see how those are nice and stiff and crisp. They're pretty floppy and got some wrinkles in them. And I need to find my lint roller. I don't know what I did with it. That's okay. We have to go out and about tomorrow for errands, so I can pick up a lint roller at the Dollar General. Anyway. All right, well, now you know what I've been doing all day. Making digital designs. But even adding this to my farmer's market stuff gives me just another... Just another line. Well, that's good. That's good. You might want to look at the National Weather Service, Mystery. It's been kind of a crazy weather year. Salt Lake's probably due for a tornado. Anyway, hope you have a lovely day and or a lovely evening. And I'll see you tomorrow morning for coffee. Good night.